Hi everybody, Renegade68 here with some more Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, Prosecutor's Path Blind. Last time, we watched a fierce debate between Rada Bestie? What? Ray Shields and Franziska von Karma oversaw by Judge Courtney, and it was interrupted because they needed to find the evidence that Sebastian took or something like that. We're assuming he took it. It might have been stolen. Actually, it was probably stolen because Roland seemed to know that she was going to get found not guilty, and part of that is because Courtney's kid was kidnapped. Now, I don't know why I'm doing this big monologue about something that you've probably already seen. I usually don't do this, so I don't know why I'm doing it now. Whatever. Will Powers. Oh! And they missed out on giving Kay control. They should have given Kay control. It wouldn't have been that big of a deal, which is why I'm really annoyed that they didn't do it. Because it would have been just a small thing, right? Come on. Whatever. Hi, Will, question mark? Yup. Oh god, Powers' voice. I guess I'll just do Powers' voice. Powers, baby. This is... Long time no see, Mr. Edgeworth. This is Will Powers. He's the Steel Samurai. I'm his biggest fan. He's an action star I met in a previous case. He also played the role of the Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo Elder Tokyo. It's been a long time, Mr. Powers. Pleased to meet you. I'm Kay Faraday, a great thief. Some stuff has happened, so now Mr. Edgeworth is my assistant. If that was true, then I would be controlling you instead of Edgeworth. Gosh, game designers, is it that hard? Nice to meet you, but, a thief? And Mr. Edgeworth is your assistant. Well, that's crazy. Please pay it no need. More importantly, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case, if you know anything. Okay, I don't know if it'll be much help, though. He's an actor who's been working with John. How do you know that? Maybe a bit sudden, but let's hear what he has to say. I mean, yeah, they both work at Global Studios, but that doesn't mean they've both worked on the same work. I mean, we don't know for sure. Action star, Global Studio. He's really only 25? Really? He's the same age as Phoenix and Edgeworth and stuff? Thought he was older. Huh. Alright, let's hear what he has to say. About the case. Actually, first, take my badge. My sort of badge for now. What's that supposed to be? I might be able to help you if it has something to do with acting or stunts, but, I appreciate that, however, this has nothing to do with acting or stunts. Is that so? That's too bad. That face. Looks, I mean... I remember Powers having, a pouty face, but it looked more young than this. It feels like he looks a lot more aged in this one. He seems disappointed. What do you have to say to this guy? He kind of looks like, he could be your father. No? Well, I thought I'd try. Well, he'll probably say something about MOOZILLA, right? Ah, that flyer! I thought about giving one to you, but it seems you already have one. Yes, however, a fictitious monster battling against a fake Gordy is... How should I put it? It's a little far-fetched. And when you compare anything to far-fetched, it's gotta be an insult, because it's like one of the worst Pokemon ever. It was good back in Gen 1, but then ever since, it's been pretty terrible. Actually, I think so too. But, in the beginning, we tried to find the real Gordy from Gourd Lake. There is no real Gordy. There were plans to use footage of the real monster in the film, if a real monster exists, which I don't think it does. It seems the problems with this movie stem from before they even started filming. Anything about the doll? That's the original MOOZILLA. It was pretty popular over a decade ago. And this is the type that can record your voice, right? Yes, we were saved not too long ago thanks to its recording function. But this doll only has one horn on it. What do you mean? Is it supposed to have two?
There should be a total of 2 horns attached, one on each side. But if it's from over 10 years ago, guess it's not surprising that it's missing a horn.
Is that so? I thought the doll had a nice design, even with the missing horn. But you're always so nitpicky when it comes to designs that steal samurai. She doesn't understand at all. That here was special. Oh my gosh, Edgeworth. Always the closet samurai fanboy. Alright, about the case.
I had heard that you were handling the investigation for this case, but...
Well, that's, I'm not the prosecutor in charge, though. I'm not even a prosecutor at the moment.
If you're the assistant, then does this mean that Kay is in charge?
I suppose. No, this is just a simple miss. You've got a good eye on you. You're completely right. She jumped at the chance. She stole away my chance to explain the situation. Since I'm in charge here, I'd like you to answer a few questions, post-haste, and please be frank, but don't be solid. Did anything happen to catch your eye? Ergo, didn't you notice anything? Who is she trying to imitate? Well, you do say ergo from time to time, Edgeworth.
Be frank, huh? Well, I feel sorry for the victim, but, I can't help but worry about what will happen with the filming from now on. Oh.
No, that's only natural. Still, I would think that the filming would be difficult now. Although, you do look similar to the president. You could potentially take his place, just dye your hair a bit yellow. Although, that wouldn't really change the fact that the president isn't in the movie, and I thought the whole point was, you know, for it to be a cameo, in which case, you can't really do much about that, but, in fact, that would probably be insulting if you tried to still put a cameo, you know, pretended like, oh, we have the cameo, but, I don't know. Hopefully his part was already done filming and they can make the movie in honor of him, and then maybe more people will see it.
I know what this is bad. We can only use this location for a little while longer, too.
Is the filming almost complete, then?
No, but construction will begin here soon, so we won't be able to film here anymore.
Construction of what?
We're only using this vacant lot until construction begins.
Construction on what? So the rest of the movie will be filmed at Global Studios. You don't know that.
Things aren't looking good. There's even some people spreading bad rumors.
Bad rumors?
Lately, a journalist has been coming by repeatedly saying, oh god.
Please don't say it's Lotta. At least if it's Nicole, then that's, could be more for her character.
This film won't hide the real monster, I reckon.
You reckon? You wreck it, Ralph?
There ain't no use hiding it, and stuff like that.
So the question is it Nicole or Lotta? I don't remember if Nicole ever said reckon. Lotta obviously says reckon. I don't remember if Nicole did or not. I have a feeling I know who you're talking about.
Yes, it was that photographer from before.
You're not actually hiding a real monster, are you?
Of course not! If there really was one, I'd be out of a job.
What, are you acting out the monster? Actually, that'd be kind of funny. And I suppose it might make sense. Well, no. From what we saw, the monster seemed to have some long, flowing red hair. The spikes matched, though. It seems they're putting a lot of work into the movie.
That's because this is our first attempt at making a sequel to an old classic. Global Studios is pouring their heart and soul into this one. Hush.
Wish they'd put that much effort into making a new Steel Samurai series. Oh, Edgeworth. Forever the Salt. We gotta get that Iron Infant series, man, like I've been saying. What role are you playing this time, Mr. Powers?
I'm playing the mighty MOOZILLA.
Oh, okay. So you are playing MOOZILLA. Wow, you're the main character? No, MOOZILLA isn't the main character.
Well, much obliged. I'm wearing a full-body costume again, so my face won't be seen this time either.
And I think it's more accurate to say that John's the main character. He's just kind of like, the big good, I suppose? Question mark? I see. That costume sure is cool, though. I want to try wearing it, too. I know. How about next time you let me get in the costume? Maybe just the horn part? Even the... Well, I mean, how big would the costume have to be for you to fit in just the horn? I mean, it would have to be I mean, because Will wears it, it's pretty big, so you might not be able to fit in it normally, but you probably wouldn't be able to fit in the small horn either.
That's, not really possible. You can't get inside the horns.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm not in the Screen Actors Guild after all. Wait, what? I'm not in the Screen Actors Guild after all. That's a reference to something. I'm sure that's a reference to something. I'm not getting, though. I mean, guilds. What guilds do I know of? I know you see a lot of guilds in, like, RPGs and stuff, but, Screen Actors Guild. I'm not sure what that's a reference to. I don't think that's what he means. John Marsh. How do you know John Marsh? If you're in the movie, then you would know him. I'd like to ask you some questions about John.
About John? Ah, I heard about it from the colonel and staff. Yes, how he suddenly vanished from right in front of your guys'. That's just like him.
Oh, well, actually, this time he was kidnapped, so... Does he do that a lot?
I'd say so. During filming breaks, if you even took your eyes off him for a moment, he'd be gone.
Do you have any idea as to where he might have gone?
I don't know, but... I ran into him as he was leaving the film lot.
Ah, witness. Witness to the kidnapping, question mark? Just like in Justice for All. What? Really? Where'd John go?
I saw him get in the trailer, but...
Okay.
When I was checking the equipment, he was gone again.
Interesting. So he was gone by the... So if I get this right, he went to the trailer in the studio, and then you were checking the equipment, I guess, outside of the studio. And by the time you got around to the equipment inside the studio, it was gone, I think is what you're saying? The trailer, there might still be some traces of him left behind. I'm remembering this old crime show now. Well, it's not that old, but... I mean, it's not ongoing, so it's kind of old. And it didn't last long either, I don't think. It was like, what was it? Not Without a Trace. Was it Without a Trace? Was there a show called Without a Trace? I watched a bit of. I don't know. It's like, it was all about finding missing people. And half the time they turn up alive, the other half they turn up dead. As opposed to in real life, where usually they turn up dead. But would you show us the trailer?
Sure thing. It's a bit of a mess right now, though.
Let's take him up on his offer and examine the inside of the trailer. Well, sounds like as good of a lead as any. Anything else you want to present to him before moving on? How about the footprint?
Ah, so, MOOZILLA's head is broken, and giant footprints were left at the set. Yes. Actually, quite a lot of money was spent on production costs. You could say that the fate of global studios rests entirely on the film's success.
Well, that sucks.
I'm sorry for talking about such things when someone has just died.
Well, I mean, if that's a fact, then it's a fact. It'd be a shame for it to end now, though. Again, we need that Iron Infant show. No, there's no need to worry. It is an undeniable fact that the film lot has been severely damaged. Global Studios also makes the Steel Samurai, right? Mr. Edgeworth, this is bad! If we don't resolve the case quickly, the Steel Samurai might also be gone for good!
Ah! I never thought I'd be under so much pressure!
Because this is what's so pressuring about the situation. Oh my gosh, Edgeworth. Oh my gosh. That's great. Anything you say about the lock? No. Alright, fine, let's just move on. I thought he was gonna take us to the trailer, but apparently not, question mark? Well, let's look around some more then. Anything? Anything at all? Anything? 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 Ooh, what's this? Hey, John! Guess he's not here. This basket looks pretty suspicious to me, but... It certainly does. But... Huh? What's wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't tell me something like Lotta's hiding in there. Hopefully not. Why are you touching the truck? Touching it. The truck's body is cold to the touch. It seems to have been parked here for some time. Like a corpse, almost. You can figure all that out just by touching it? Well, if it's cold, it's cold. Considering the length of time it's been parked here, the driver must not be nearby. I suppose we won't be able to ask them any questions until they return. Ooh, blue truck data. What if they're related to the kidnapping? Alright. Let's go talk to the Gennaro cop down there. What's up, Gennaro cop?
Thank you for your hard work, Prosecutor Edgeworth! Huh.
I'm not a prosecutor at the moment, but I'll keep quiet about that for now. Thank you. What are you doing here?
Sir, I'm on guard duty, sir!
Then could you tell me about the cars that have passed through here today?
Oh, the only ones that came through here were that taxi and that blue truck, sir!
So 2 different vehicles came through this place. This is valuable information. Only a taxi and a blue truck. So... really now? I guess it's possible John wandered up somewhere and then was kidnapped, though. Assuming he didn't self-kidnap. What's up, dude in the car? I want to talk to him. Talk? No?
Hey, buddy, what's wrong? Your face looks so serious. Why so serious? Serious? Why so serious, Black?
Have you picked up any passengers here today?
Oi, I sure did, but it was only one group.
What did they look like?
I was a pair of men. They were both wearing black.
Ooh! Maybe it was, and again, time I think of a pair of men in black now, I'm reminded of, oh, what are their names again? One of them is Vodka, and the other one's, Gin. Or is it Gin? Gin and Vodka from Case Closed. That's always what I get reminded of. Although, I guess another pair of men in black you could be thinking of would be the Men in Black, the ones who don't exist. Did you happen to see a small boy with them? Here's a picture of him.
Nope, it was just the 2 guys.
I understand. Thank you for your cooperation. I was hoping you would have some more information for us, but I guess not. Let's see. Gin and Vodka rode in a taxi. Didn't appear to have a child with them. Well, they would be the type, although no. They don't usually kidnap. They usually just kill people.